All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our bell for this HCW social media title contest as we have Kyle Love taking on Chris Preston. Kyle Love, who became #1 contender last month at HCW Valentine's Vengeance by winning a triple threat contest with himself, Paxton Spears, and Aaron Black all involved. Kyle Love came in at the last second and, quite frankly, stole that matchup from Aaron Black. Aaron Black got the blackout in on Paxton Spears. Kyle Love came in, tossed Aaron Black to the side, and picked up the 1, 2, 3. But hey, every man for himself in that contest. Kyle Love was just quicker on the draw that night, and now he is here with a social media title opportunity as he is taking on the loudest mouth that we probably hear in Haybar Championship Wrestling, that being Chris Preston, the former heavyweight champion, the former longest reigning heavyweight champion of all time. Of course, that honor now going to the Real Deal Eclipse, who's going to be defending his championship here later tonight against Draven Monroe. But right now, what's the important matter is the HCW social media title. And Chris Preston looking to continue his reign as champion. Chris Preston win that title back in December at Mary Case Mayhem, defeating Aaron Black through nefarious circumstances. And, of course, retained the title over Aaron Black at New Year's Revolution by disqualification when Draven Monroe got involved in the matchup. And then defeated Joey Knight Jr. last month at HCW Valentine's Vengeance via... I'll get back to that one point in a moment, but speaking of via, Chris Preston's going to have to go visit a dentist to get his teeth replaced via a boot from Kyle Love right there. But Chris Preston's momentum coming into this matchup. Like I said, last month he defeated Joey Knight Jr. at HCW Valentine's Vengeance by pulling some tights after Joey Knight Jr. got distracted by a masked individual, as Kyle Love is pumping up the gas pedal here a little bit against Chris Preston. But Preston kicking out. Kyle Love trying to catch him quick and early. And now Love whipping Chris off of the ropes, but Chris Preston reverses the whip. And Kyle Love driving the shoulder into the champion. Now we see here, Chris Preston. Kyle Love reverses it. And a hip toss of his own. That's Kyle Love. Has the champion reeling. Could we say Kyle Love win the HCW social media title here tonight? At Shamrock Showdown as it comes in with that running enziguri. But Chris Preston rolling under the bottom rope, trying to create some distance between himself and his challenger, trying to slow the pace of this match up just a little bit. Chris Preston, created enough space, got enough time, and now dragging Kyle Love to the outside and shoving his back right into the harsh part of the ring, that being the apron. And Chris Preston, again, driving that lower back into the apron. As Chris Preston is, I was about to say he turned the tide of the matchup, but Kyle Love trying to fight back here as both men are on the outside. And I was gonna say both men, but really it's Kyle Love has to be wary of the count being initiated by our referee, Dalton, as he got whipped right to the ring post right there. Because, I'm surprised Chris Preston broke the count. I guess now he's in the dominant position of this matchup. He actually is going to try to finish it. He just feels so embarrassed by the early outings of this contest that he wants to deliver more punishment to Kyle Love. Either way, this match at the current moment won't end in a count out, which I certainly thought that was the way it was going, because we all know Chris Preston won't mind any result other than him walking away with the social media title. He doesn't care if he loses a match by disqualification or count out when he's the champion, because as we all know, the title can only change hands via pinfall or submission. That's the champion's advantage. The champion always comes in, to a title defense with a certain advantage. And that is it. And speaking of advantages, Chris Preston has the advantage in this matchup right now as he tried to end it right there, but Kyle Love kicking out. But Chris Preston has all the momentum in this matchup right now. Chris Preston also on a hotter hot streak than Kyle Love is. As I said earlier, Chris Preston is hoping to continue. A dominant reign as he just places that boot right in the face of Kyle Love and dropping the knee. Chris Preston has had a very momentous few months here in Haybar Championship Wrestling. Like I said, all started in December with him winning the social media titles, had a successful defense, and had a successful non-title outing last month as he's choking Kyle Love and doing those daggone push-ups. Dalton getting between it, letting him know can't be choking your opponent. And we all know very well Chris Preston knows that choking's illegal as he's once again going back to the choke on the second rope here. But Chris Preston don't care. I'm surprised Chris Preston even breaks it I'm surprised Chris Preston even breaks the referee's count. I'm surprised he just doesn't let it go to 5. We all know Chris Preston doesn't care about how he walks away as champion. All that matters to him is that the record books show a continuous reign for him. That's how it was when he was HCW World Heavyweight Champion for that long period of time. And that's how it's been so far with him as HCW Social Media Champion. As he comes out of the corner of that Bulldog. And he could end it right here, cover. But Kyle Love still has more in the gas tank. That's good frustration now showing on the face of Chris Preston. As Chris Preston now jaw-jacking with our audience here. Jaw-jacking with the referee. Chris Preston just always coming into Prescott, Arkansas with that state of mind, just that attitude that he is leaps and bounds above every single person that exists. He thinks he's the absolute cream of the crop in everything he does, in life, in pro wrestling, everything. As he's now telling off the referee, let him know that he should have already been raising his hand in victory. As Chris Preston continuing the offense with Kyle Love. Chris Preston, gave him a little too much time right there. Kyle Love with a code breaker on the Chris Preston. As both men are down and referee Dalton is initiating the count here. If both men are still down by the count of 10, this matchup goes to a draw and Chris Preston retains. So Kyle Love better put the pedal to the metal here and get back to his feet. Chris Preston's on his knees. As Chris Preston, the first one back to his feet. I'm not surprised after all the damage. Kyle Love, but Kyle Love popping up the clothesline. And another one. Down goes Chris Preston again. And now Kyle Love's got him up and slams him down with a scoop slam. Kyle Love is getting back in this one, folks. That's Kyle Love getting this crowd here at Prescott, Arkansas on his side. Love positioned on the second rope frog splash. Cover. 1, 2. No, the champion's still in it. Chris Preston is still in this one, ladies and gentlemen. That's Kyle Love looking to stay on top here. Oh, my goodness, swinging neck breaker by Kyle Love. That's Kyle crawling towards the champion. Oh, he got the foot on the rope. Chris Preston was just too close to the rope. The ring IQ on Chris Preston, the awareness on the social media champion is just unmatched. And that's why I hate it so much. Because Chris Preston is so talented, so smart, considering how long he's been doing this. But, he always resorts to the techniques that he does to get the victory when he doesn't have to. He may get the victory right here off that eat defeat, but oh, Kyle Love got the shoulder up. And Chris Preston, once again, the frustration is showing. It's growing within the social media champion. He's felt that this matchup should have been over multiple times. As I don't understand the point in this, ladies. Wait a minute. Now, what is this idiot doing? Is he walking away? Wait, no. Oh, I thought he was about to walk away. But it looks like he's going to get himself disqualified. He's threatening to hit Kyle Love the belt. And now Dalton is struggling to get the belt away from him. He's saying that the match isn't going to end like this. As Chris Preston, oh, wait a minute, Kyle Love from behind. Oh, come on! With the referee's back turned, Chris Preston hits one right through the uprights with that low blow. Oh, you kidding me? Chris Preston has retained the HCW Social Media Championship over Kyle Love tonight at Shamrock Showdown via low blow. What despicable actions by our social media champion.